Hi, my name is Claudia and this is another video of the series Serendipity. Today I want to tell you, it's quite a simple story, but it's very special. Well, I work with travel abroad, right? So I usually take teenagers abroad, and it's not that all my stories are gonna be related to a trip I've made, but in coincidentally, most of the stories I have to share have to do with a trip. I think that when you're traveling, you're more open to magic in your life and to things. You're more open to life and its gifts, I think, because you're not working, you're not, living your routine. So I think it's just easier. You're more in tune with the universe. So I was taking these teenagers abroad, and this time my group was quite small. I had these young girls, only girls, and one of these girls, named Barbara, was a real bookworm. And we kept talking about books, and we would share books we had read. And one day I remember she was telling me about this book she'd read, uh, which in Portuguese is called As Vantagens de Ser Invisível. And I had never heard of this book. So, and she was telling me how much this book had touched her because, well, it was a book about teenagehood and the conflicts and the difficulties that teenagers face during this important uh, moment in their lives. And there was one thing in particular in the story that she was quite shocked about, and so she was sharing with me these details in the book. Well, it turned out that I had been given a book by a student and as a gift, and I took this book to this trip, but I hadn't had the chance to open it, and I didn't really remember the name of the book very well, but it was a book written in English. It was the original story in English. And actually it was on the way back from our trip that I got the book. And to my surprise, when I looked at the name of the book, it said, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. And I thought, As Vantagens de Ser Invisível. Oh my God, is it the same book? So it was a beautiful coincidence. It was the same book she was telling me, and it was the same book I had taken on the trip to read. And this book was turned into a film, and there's a classic scene of the tunnel, which is and the soundtrack is Heroes by David Bowie, which is a very special song, isn't it? So what I want to say is that I was really, this girl and I, we were in tune more than the others. And we had this interesting connection. She was so sensitive, so interesting, very different for a teenager because, she liked reading and she was into different things, very, very smart, very, very delicate and sensitive. And, the book had connected us, besides other things, but it was the proof of our connection. That was very interesting. So that was my story today. I recommend the book and the film. And that's it. Serendipity. Serendipity and magic is real. Okay, see you in the next video.